have here? What do we have here?
It's a new season.
I guess so. I guess we finally did what we said we were gonna do. Like what? A year late? Maybe, possibly. And we had to kick it off and talk about goddamn Zack Snyder. But before we do that, Happy New Beer.
Happy New Beer.
And I didn't forget. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
And we are the Carbonation Conversation. Reviewing Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon.
Part 1, A Child of Fire.
Alright, so Zack Snyder.
Now you know the story behind this, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You want to do that, or shall I? Go ahead.
Basically, this was a story that he pitched to George Lucas.
Yes, Lucasfilms.
In the whole Star Wars universe, that it was more of like supposed to be like a rated R version of Star Wars, and they shut him down.
Yeah, they was like negative.
Right, and then Netflix was like, "Hey, you could do it here, but
we'll throw you a bunch of money.
It's got to be PG-13."
Yeah, and come to find out, he sets himself up for failure again, at least in my eyes. Yeah. They create two versions of this film, and he's already saying
the director's cut
is not even the same fucking film. Right. And I'm just like, okay, so Zack Snyder, you know, when I look at his filmography, yeah. I'm looking through here, Ito, and you know, last time, let me just make sure my computer's on mute because I don't want it to say anything. You know, sometimes it does these trailers and shit. 300, 2006, you know. Yeah. Not obviously. 300 came out in 2006.
Of course.
Great movie, you know. Watchmen. Some would say better, you know. Sucker Punch was questionable. I liked it, you know. Well, it's actually one of my wife's favorite movies, to be completely honest. And then obviously took over the DC universe, and whatever happened there. Yeah. But one thing we know when it comes to Zack Snyder, if I could give you a couple of lists of things that he always does in movies.
He loves slow motion.
It's like,
it was so much unnecessary slow motion.
Oh my god, it's like movie. The seeds falling on the ground.
Like really? That's gotta be slow motion?
Oh my god. It was so funny because I was expecting a little bit more music, like, you know, obviously, but I guess, you know, they want to kind of do the Distant Planet kind of like epic-ish music in the background. You're gonna have some beautiful scenery, man. You know,
that was the best part of the movie. Was the scenery, some graphics, the CGI. You know, I feel like that was probably the best part of the movie.
And you know, he can do some fight scenes. You know,
Yeah, I felt like every fight scene lacked due to the PG-13.
Man,
every fight scene lacked to me. That was probably the worst part.
Oh, really?
Scenes.
Really?
There was decent ones. There was decent little fights, but there was parts in the fights where it was like, man, if that really happened, the arm would have went the other way and broke, and it was like they made it insinuated like, oh, my arm, but it was like it didn't break. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I wanted more from that. Even when people were getting stabbed, it wasn't like blood squirting or nothing. You know, you would think in those situations.
You know, when it comes to sci-fi movies and they have like those laser guns and shit,
exactly.
like
You think of Star Wars. That's why I'm saying this would have been a lot better movie if it was rated R. Period.
Man, I guess as far as the blood goes, because when I look at this goddamn movie, man,
not horrible. I'm not saying it's great, but the story. Let me
talk to you about this story a little bit. I was about to say, I want you to close your eyes for a second, right? And I want you to think about, you know, a kid in a village. And then some outsiders come to that village. And then they burn that village to the ground. And that kid hides, or he gets taken away by some mysterious person. And that person trains the kid up to rise against the...
Gamora?
Oh my God. It was like one
Gamora,
of...
right?
Dude, I can't even name fucking video games. Like literally, like Dishonored. Like it kind of started like that, you know. The characters to me,
There was some of them. Even like I don't know.
I don't know.
There was good actors in the movie.
Yes, but
you know
I don't know.
I like some of them. Some of them were.
I don't know anything about these people, even after watching almost over 2 hours of. The only person, the only person, obviously, the main character, Cora. You know,
they actually have. But the most movie was like half of the movie was flashbacks of her.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
But everybody else was like, hey,
yeah, even with her flashback, hey, she fell in love once. Next thing, he's died. Don't know shit about him. You know what I mean? Like,
it was mostly a lot of just like, hey, my name's Melvin. What's your name? You want to come fight in this war and sacrifice your life for me?
And then they pretend they don't at first, and at the end, it's hey, fuck it, I'll go with you. You know?
And then you know, before you go, you gotta do a really, really good scene that everybody is just gonna stand there and just watch you do it, even though sometimes you struggle and you just get your ass with everybody just like. And then you got this fucking Tarzan motherfucker. Why the fuck is he in this movie? I mean, seriously, he did nothing. And I was like, is that John Carter? Who the fuck is this guy?
He was from Game of Thrones. He was in Game of Thrones.
Oh my God.
Surprised you didn't recognize him.
No, I didn't.
I recognize him from Supergirl.
Anthony Hopkins was in it. You know, he was the R2D2 thingy. You know, it's not the R2D2. It's more of the. I don't know. I don't watch fucking Star Wars, so I don't really know like the gold thingy. Yeah, I know, but R2D2 isn't that the short one that like right? But you know, the gold one, the fucking
C3PO.
Yes, whatever the fuck.
Jesus.
Whew, okay.
Yeah. You're the worst kind of nerd.
I'm sorry, not a fan, but yeah,
but it was Twister.
Yeah, man, don't get me fucking started. All right, we trying to hey, you know, we can always do a solo video.
Mustached women, that's up to you.
Oh, that's so fucked up. Hey, you know what? She can see you now. All right. Oh, but man, I don't even know where to start, Ito. But I will read you.
We'll start with the galaxy is ruled by this people called the Mother World or whatever.
Yeah.
And the king and the queen and the princess were killed.
Okay, all three of them.
All of them, and then one of their top guys, Belisarius, he takes control.
Okay.
And then basically after the moons get the word of these deaths, they're like, oh, there's talks of rebellion.
And so he sends.
Like so he sends his top guy to go take care of this.
Is it? What's that guy? What's his name?
Talk about
the big bad.
Yeah, Atticus.
I thought it was him.
Noble, who's played by Ed Skrein, where we know from Deadpool.
Now, I will say about him, he was actually probably the best.
He was probably the best character
in this. Like,
he was fucking awesome.
Yeah, and it was weird with the black tentacles in the back. I'm like, what the fuck?
There's some little suction things, and all of a sudden, it's like little octopus things start sucking out.
Yeah, that was definitely.
That was cool. Like, he was probably the best character to me. And he was the villain. Yeah,
all these other characters, man. Ray Fisher, I knew that was you. And I don't want to say you were bad. I don't want to say you were bad, but a lot of this came off like a little cheesy with some of the lines that they were saying. And
he had that little speech and stuff. Which
it was all right. He died. He was like the only one in the group died.
At least he died.
Yeah, badass. You know,
I mean?
It was just
funny.
I can
say, but I'm like, damn, he had to die.
I know. I was just okay.
It's like his sister's gonna come back in part 2.
Exactly. And I thought that was my boy Titus. I cannot fucking pronounce this guy's name.
What?
Dejimon Hansu
from Blood Diamond.
Yeah. At first, I didn't realize it was him. At first, I was like, "Is it?"
I already knew he was in it.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I only because
he played General Titus, who was like he basically led an army and actually at one point led it against.
Yeah. Tried to be a rebel and stuff like that,
and got shut down. So they found his ass, and so it was funny because he was also in the Gladiator, and when they found him all drunk and passed out, was outside of a Gladiator Coliseum.
Dude, there's a lot of callbacks. Yeah. You're like, even the opening scene kind of had that. The fuck is that Quentin Tarantino movie? Inglourious Bastards type of vibe. dude comes in.
Yeah. I mean, they even had Atticus coming out looking like some Nazi and shit.
Yeah,
some space Nazi.
I
like,
mean,
what the fuck is that? Like, really?
He threw everything, like, and still no depth as far as the characters for me. And I mean, good actors in here. Charlie Hunnam. Brother, you need a really good movie, or your ass gonna be back on TV shows pretty soon.
I'm did King Arthur.
How was that? Did you
okay.
say okay? All right. You know, you need a really good one. I believe in you, Charlie. I really do. You know what I'm saying?
I love him from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, exactly. I think there were even talks about him maybe playing possibly James Bond, or was that wrong? Is that totally different? Like,
I don't know.
Different.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Okay. I may be 100% wrong on that. We had I don't want to sound. Let me look for her name.
Which one are you talking about?
The one with the knives. The swords, not knives.
Nemesis is her name in there.
Yes.
Her name is Bae
Duna. Yes.
She was in Cloud Atlas and Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah. Wasn't a fan. I mean, her
of her character.
Yeah, wasn't a fan of her character. The her fight scene alone just blew me.
With the spider bit?
Yeah, no, the spider, that was cool, but it's like, so y'all just gonna stand there. So the farmer is gonna have to go help the kid. At this point, we had like 3 people that they had. You know, it was her, it was him, and you know what I'm saying. And then he runs after the girl. Like, do you see that spider? Like, and then y'all ain't helping her. It's just like,
I think that was supposed to just give him a little depth, I guess you could say.
And then it was like, and then the laser swords. It was like, where the fuck did this come from?
That was cool. I like that. They're like lightsaber swords. I think that was cool. But like I said, that and the whole laser guns that attributed to the whole PG-13. Oh, it's lasers, so we don't gotta show blood.
Yeah, that's true too. So, yeah, man, this was a mess. I'm gonna watch the second part. Of course. Yeah, you know, cause
I'm gonna watch and review it.
Yeah, you know, I'm a finisher here.
I'm hoping it's a little better. You know what I mean? Like I said, the story I could kind of get into. Hopefully, it goes somewhere. The graphics were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But it was just the fighting scenes weren't that. The character build up wasn't all that. It was like a lot of the scenes ended. It was like, what did I just watch? You know what I mean? Like.
Where do you think Zack Snyder's gonna go from here, man? Like, cause he is like the CM Punk of like the directors, because he has like a cult
to me,
following.
One of the best parts of the movie was the ending.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? That was probably one of the best parts of the movie.
Are you just talking about when they brought back old boy? That specific.
That was fucking awesome. That was the best really cool. part of the fucking movie.
I thought you was actually talking about the battle scene.
Nope. I'm talking about when they brought him back. The whole scene with that.
Oh, wow.
That was fucking awesome. The graphics. I'm like, what is going on right now? Because by that time, I was kind of like, you know. And then that happened. I'm like, okay. I think that gave it a little boost. I like that ending.
Yeah, because I was at first when they closed up, I'm like, what the fuck? They're gonna bring him back. And then when they like lifted the back to show that he had already been implanted and whatever, I was like, okay, I'm a little bit interested now.
Yeah.
And then then he goes to the guy, and then the guy's acting like Zeus with a cane and shit, hitting the fucking ice.
Right.
That was kind of cool. I always wonder when it comes to big bads like that and those type of situations, can you fight? I hope you can fight. You seem pretty swole with that big ass electrocution cane or whatever the fuck you had. Right. But you know, yeah, man. I find this funny that this is our first video review and we possibly picked the worst movie to review. Like,
hey,
it's like this is bad.
Hey.
Oh my god.
I've seen worse.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't think it was horrible. I was able to find it somewhat entertaining.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, like a C, you know.
Ooh, you being pull them fucking shots, though. See, you being nice.
I thought you was. That's
I
average.
thought you were. I don't even think this was. I was about to give this. I got to give it a D. If you being nice, I got to tell the truth. I'm gonna give it a D, but it's gonna be like.
What you like taking a D?
Really? That's how you feel? Son of a bitch. You got me cursing. You know my family's supposed to see this. They all waiting for this to be posted.
Come on now. Drunken reviews? You really think we're going to be fucking calm-minded? Really?
I really don't know where Zack Snyder is going to go at this point.
So,
I mean,
might as well take a shot to the best character, which
I was just going to say, I was like, should we just take a shot to us?
Atticus. We'll take a shot to Atticus, though. I thought he was great.
Yeah.
I mean, he was played by Ed Skrein. Like I said, he was in Deadpool. He was also like the new transporter in the series and shit.
Have you checked that out?
I watched like an episode.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I like him as an actor.
We're doing True Detective, right? Are we doing True Detective?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. Okay, season. Cool. Yeah. Comes out on Sundays. Ooh. Nah, more have a heart attack and shit. I'm like, maybe we can do it live. And I fall in the background and shit. Fall in the background. Okay. What do you say? Invictus?
Atticus Noble.
Invictus?
What?
Nothing. You know, one thing that was really weird in this movie was when they went into the bar, which was when they first got to that other place.
Because Cora and Gunner, the farmer,
they
decide to basically she makes him go with her to find the crew to battle the Mother World. So they go to the bar and
that was pretty funny.
Alien. I'm like, are you serious?
It was just like, let me just fucking rape you right here, right now. I don't know
what to say right now to be politically correct, so I'm trying to like hold back.
And then the other thing was the fucking the brain thing on the table attached to the person.
Yeah, that's the only way to talk was through the person.
Oh man,
that was cool. I mean, that's nothing. That like reminds me of Independence Day.
Oh yeah. Smart cookie. Yeah. I didn't even think of that shit. See, I didn't. Just when I thought some shit was original, you just bring me back right here. See, I was almost about to say a C- just for that, and now your ass is shit. Fucking. What else was it? What? Oh my god. But yeah, I thought that was pretty hilarious.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
he wanted that motherfucker. Like, oh, I want you.
Did you really find Cora believable as the ass kicker?
I like her.
You liked
Cora.
her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't mind her.
They say she got a little bit of Antonio Banderas in her because she's a dancer. And that's how they say when actors are dancers, they're able to just like do shit way good. Yep. There were times where I was honestly like, and she hasn't been the first woman character who was thin and tiny, that I would just been like, man, I wonder if you could really do that. Because it's like,
I know you think about it.
You know, like me versus you, even if I had all the finesse in the world, your power, you know what I'm saying?
That plays Gamora.
Even though I could still take you.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, I'll always be like, man, I wonder if that could really, really do it. Like eat mine and just be like, I don't know. Okay. I'm looking at all the other actors and see if I missed anything. Oh, I mean, I guess we didn't really talk about the robot. Jimmy. Was cool. He actually, again, more interesting than some of these fucking characters.
Yeah, the whole thing with the robot, apparently it was a battle robot, but after the king got killed, it like something about the programming, it took their way. You know what I mean?
They refused to fight. Like you could do anything to them. And
that was one of the biggest parts. Like when Atticus came to the farmland and basically killed the guy in charge.
Yeah.
Who was he was another guy. He was you know who that was?
He looked familiar, but not.
His name was Sindri. His name was Corey Stahl. He was in Ant-Man. He was the bad guy in Ant-Man.
Oh no! See, I'm thinking of somebody else. I know who you're talking about. I was thinking about somebody else.
I can't remember the character, but the other character in Ant-Man.
Okay.
It was the villain. He played in The Strain. That was the shit. I don't know if you ever saw The Strain.
No, I never saw The Strain, but he
was in House of Cards as well. But yeah, him. Like they basically Attica killed him and said, "We're taking your harvest. So we're gonna be back in this amount of time," and he left the crew there. And there was that one bitch ass motherfucker.
That's the farmer from the. Okay, so
no, that's not the farmer. That's the remember the farmer ended up kind of like saying something and it made them kill the.
Yes.
Gunner,
yes.
Yeah, that's Gunner.
But
when they left the crew behind, there was that one asshole.
Oh yeah.
They even shot at the robot and shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I mean?
See, that was a little bit too much for me. I'm like, okay,
I'm like, watch this motherfucker be an annoyance like for this whole episode and the next episode. Then when he got killed, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then the captain's like, oh, not you. I'm gonna rape her first, and then all of you guys can have some.
I know, because that was that scene with the girl. And the thing is, you gotta kind of mention that scene with the girl and the robot.
Yes.
Because
that was kind of a moment between them. And again, a lot of the scenes, well, it wasn't a lot, but all of the scenes with Anthony Hopkins and Jimmy, well, they were really good.
Marcus was the dick with the crew. That was the asshole. That was his name. So after Marcus shot Jimmy, the leader of the crew told him, "Oh, go wash yourself."
Yeah, and I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, he lets them do dumb shit, but he's a little bit,
It's that kind of technology where it actually feels like this robot has feelings. And,
yes. What is that fucking?
Like, it's crazy to tell her, "Oh, go wash yourself off."
Yeah.
And then the girl comes. They have the little moment. She puts the little,
Yeah.
flowers
What the
on
fuck
it,
is that movie with the robot with that? It's the people who made District 9. It's Chubby Charlie.
Oh, that one. I can't remember.
Yeah,
exactly
but that was so fucking good. Yeah. By the way, I don't know who directed those movies, but they did like District 9, that one, and then they did the Adam. I was about to say Adam fucking Sandler, the Bourne dude, Matt Damon.
Oh, okay,
Elysium. You remember that?
Yeah.
Which was okay. But yeah. But I do want to talk the dude that what is it? Atticus. Atticus, right? Okay. The first the lead
horrible.
The leader farmer actually again. See, they wiped out or really didn't include all the people who just breathed depth, like the speech that he gave about have sex with your women so we can produce fertile, like that big ass speech. He's like dance, and then he picks up his wife, takes her, and and they just kill him, and Gunner gets his ass in trouble. I thought he was gonna be the turncoat of the movie because I'm just looking at him and I'm just like,
I felt like he was. I seen it already.
Yeah.
I already kind of expected Kai.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, as soon as he started talking that extra
I'm like, what's
shit.
it in it for you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it turned out he captured them all for the bounties and shit.
As soon as he started talking that extra shit, I was like, oh, yeah, they're fucked. When somebody says, hey, I really want to be a part of the team now, I see, you usually just show that shit. Your ass. Yeah, your ass for the turn. Your ass for the turn. But, I think... That's well, we did have the girl who was with Blood Axe, the girl who looked like she was fucking from the Stranger Things.
You talking about his sister?
No, the other girl who went with him, the one with the bald head.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, is that whatever the fuck they call that thing from Stranger Things? I was like, that's not 11. That would be so lazy of Netflix to do. Hey, you wanna, you're under contract. You wanna make an appearance in this? She's like, hell no. Zack Snyder, fuck that. I'm sorry, but okay. I'm looking through this cast list and I don't see. Hagen was his name. I think that was the leader.
The only other person is Belisarius, which was the one that basically, like you said, destroyed the fucking world and took Korra in as her own.
Yes.
And he was played by some guy named, it was weird, Frafro or something. Frafo. I don't know. He had some weird name. I don't know. Some European, but he was apparently in Hawkeye and Les Miserables.
Okay.
They were like big, but yeah, he was the one that took control of Motherworld after the death. So it's like, it makes you say that. They never say who killed them or how, but they say they were murdered, including the daughter. And they say the daughter has some kind of special powers.
Yeah.
Because Korra did work.
She was like the bodyguard, right?
Yeah, she was adopted by Belisarius. She trained and all that. Went to war. You know what I mean? But then after like she succeeded at war, they put her in charge to watch over the princess.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Damn. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Mo is here. Mo, can you do us a favor and get 2 more beers?
I was thinking the same thing right now.
I know, but here's the thing. You're going to have to, okay, oh, good shit, beer's right there. Because I was like, oh, he going to have to learn how to open up the fridge, and it got child-proof locks on the motherfuckers. It is so hard for people to get it. It's like you're kind of like, you know, like you're kind of doing
thank you.
kind of action. But shit, I'm talking about just the splitting of cells action, you know. It's yeah. I was literally about to say one more thing.
That you a bitch?
What is I forget who I was gonna.
Happy New Beer.
Yeah. Damn, that big ass fucking Bears mug. What you need, a beer? How you gonna beer and a half? A beer and a half?
Hey, I'm better than you, and you know it.
Hey, okay now. You see what shirt I got on now? I have to represent now. You know, let the people know where we at.
Oh, that you a punk?
No, okay. All right now. You remember you called me that day, right?
I know.
Oh man, I actually, no, seriousness though. I was gonna talk about. I don't even want to talk about Tarak, that flying bird. Just, like how you fight and you still look like ain't a dirt on you. The entire movie.
Yeah, it's because you like extreme tan and shit. Like,
and then
what are you? Like,
and then he says at like the end of the film, he's like, "Oh my God, your land is so beautiful. It would be good to die here." And I'm just like, you didn't do anything the whole movie. Like, at least Titus should have said something like that.
With the whole fight scenes and the slow motion, some of the slow motion was just like they weren't even fighting. It was just like getting in position. It was just like, what are you doing? Like, why is this in slow motion right now?
Oh my God, yeah.
The slow motion was too much.
Yeah, what do you feel about?
Fighting was lacked. I'm telling you, the fighting lacked hard. I wanted fucking more. It didn't have to be bloody. But
yeah.
Come on.
What if this movie was a series? Do you think it would have did better?
Not if
maybe
PG-13. No.
Okay.
It should have been rated R. It was dark and all that shit. Mm-hmm. It would have made the story a little better.
The ships look good.
Yeah,
you know when they were
off graphics and visuals were awesome.
When they were, I was about to say, pew, 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 when they were, doing when he destroyed that whole nice little octopus race, that was like, I was like, okay, I feel a little bad. Because I was like,
that was fucked up.
At the time, I was like, okay, come on now, you guys in this movie. And then it's just like, okay, you got the big bad man character, so he's in it. And I'm just like, okay. And then they just destroy the whole. Yeah, that was pretty gnarly, I guess you can say. Yeah, gnarly. Other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else on this. I mean, I know we just refilled our beers and we can still talk about other shit but as far as this is concerned, I mean, I'm gonna watch the second. Like you said, we are gonna review the second. We'll put that on our list of, I don't know, carbonation list.
Like I said, the only thing is, like I said, the end was pretty badass. They brought him back, and then Belisarius told him. He was like, "Oh, I'll kill her. I'll kill Corin," and they're like, "No, I don't want you to kill her. I want her back alive. You can kill everyone else."
And that's what I want to talk about. Thank you for bringing that, because he said, "My princess."
Yeah, I want her back alive, but then she said, "Because I want her to pay for her shit here."
Yeah.
So he's making it sound like he's still gonna kill her ass, but he wants him brought to her. Mm-hmm. I mean, he wants her brought to him. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was pretty cool. And like I said, the whole thing with Jimmy the robot. Next thing you know, you see him with a fucking antlers on, covered in deer fucking.
He looks like he's living an experience in life.
Right. Like, damn, what's going on with that? I feel like I want to see what's going on with Jimmy.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going on with him.
Man, you can give me a motherfucking Titus story. I'll be cool with that. Like it's. Yeah. I don't have nothing else because this is. I don't know what the fuck Zack Snyder's gonna do after this. Obviously, he's gonna come out with the second one, but brother, I need you. You know what he'd be really good in? And I'm not the first person to say this, so I'm not finna coin this, but music videos. I've like, you know what I'm saying? You know, that slow motion.
You know what? You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he could collaborate with people because, like, I heard, like, Frank Miller helped him with, like, I think it was, because Frank Miller did 300, so he, like, helped him with, like, the dialogue, which is... It's like, man, like, Zach, I'm sorry, bro. You looking like you can't write worth of a damn. Like, you got a good vision. You know how to visualize things. Yeah. But I don't know, man. Your time may be getting up. But who knows? You know, Michael Bay had a good streak, and all he liked to do is blow shit up and have half-naked girls on the screen in short shorts. Hey. You know, so who knows? Fuck.
I like Transformers.
Yeah. The first one, I remember us going to see the first one. The first one was solid. Every other is and I'm not comparing them, so don't go fucking crazy, but it's like as soon as you get past the 3 mark in movies, I just check out. I'm like, hey, how have you not been killed yet? Or for whatever it's like Lethal Weapon 5. Come on now. How have they not been killed?
Hey, I watched that. Yeah, that's shit.
That's only because Mel Gibson is gonna be back, and we know. I'm just saying he needs to come home to Hollywood and be in more fucking movies, because we're gonna lose him probably soon, like all the other ones. Fucking see Bruce Willis, like, I know, straight gone. Like, Bruce Willis fan. Yeah, he's Die Hard at least once or twice a year, and that's another movie where you can watch anytime, anywhere, no matter what.
1 and 3. The one with Samuel.
Well, ho, motherfucker. Right. A lot of our aged actors, and even Anthony Hopkins, I was surprised hearing his voice. I saw a fucking video about, I forget who it was, but some girl had to help Harrison. It wasn't Harrison Ford. The fuck is that guy? God damn it. He was Two-Face in Batman. Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, some actor had to help Tommy Lee Jones figure out where the hell he was during like a press, because he's still fucking acting. And I guess he just had a spell where he didn't realize where he was, and she had to tell him, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you? Like, dude, did we work together?" Really? I mean, he didn't curse at her, but I know. You know, but yeah, and it's just like, damn, these actors, man, they getting old. You know, unfortunately.
You getting old too, Melvin.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna live forever, baby. And speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks, and
what? Before y'all finish, give it your personal rating, and then do the shout off.
Are you talking about the
personal rating from 1 through 100?
Oh, this one?
Give it the Ito 1 through 100.
Oh,
jeez. 100?
I'm a butcher this shit.
100. I mean, that's how. Okay, 1 through 10.
45. I was giving this motherfucker 45. I could easily come up with a fucking number.
1 through 10.
1 through 10? Oh, because it's 3.
3?
Right. Yeah, 3. This movie to get to 3.
All right. So right now, let's go and give our ratings of this movie.
Yeah.
I give it a 6.
Yeah, I'm. Oof.
All right, and then y'all gotta.
You're pissing me off.
I give
2
it a 6
now, just because you're pissing me off. Yeah,
6?
2. It's
that's
a
up to
2.
You. If you're a stubborn asshole,
2.
That's on you.
Hey, you know what? It's so funny. Yes, yeah, the car. Yeah, okay. So what you want to split that? What's 2 divided by 6, or was it the other way around? 6 divided by 2. You're the math guy.
That's a 3.
Yeah,
but I would say 6 minus 2. That'd be 4.
Okay, you know what? We'll break even on that. Okay, that's a good negotiation. Okay.
You have to guess what Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, this shit's like a 16%. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I'd say 30%.
Well, my phone.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, let me.
Wait.
Oh, you got it? Go ahead.
No, actually.
Percentage though, like what did Rotten Tomatoes?
I say 30. He said 16.
He said 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
let me see.
Whoever breaks, I guess, loses.
Yeah.
And whoever's the closest to the number then wins.
Really? Okay, are we talking about?
No.
Rotten Tomatoes.
The Rotten Tomato, the
Audience or critics?
Rotten Tomatoes.
I know. And but it has two. It has a critic score and an audience score.
Maybe the critic score.
Okay. Yeah, that's just 25%. It was. I think you said 35, 45?
35.
Yeah. And I said 16. So I was only a 9
30,
difference.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Now, what's so crazy is...
But I was still closer, though.
No, but you went over.
Oh, come on. This who's closer.
I don't know.
We have to do the Wheel of Fortune bet.
Hey, let me know. This should be who's closer.
The Price is Right bet. Go over, you out.
What's so crazy is... Wait. Check this out. Check this out, though. Check this out.
If I would do that was the rules.
Check this out, though. Check this out. Guess what the audience score to this movie is? Yo, guess.
It's 15.
63%.
Wow.
You were, because when you said, 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
And that was.
I was just saying it because the way you said it. Guess what it is?
And what's so crazy about that? If I was 9-10 years old watching this movie, I would have probably fucking loved it. I would have probably like Street Fighter.
Probably. But
you know what
at
I'm
the
saying?
same time, you know what I mean? When we were younger, a lot of those movies didn't come out like this. This has shit from movies that came out already.
Yeah.
If it was more original, it'd be a different thing.
Yeah.
It's like they're taking
I get what
shit
you're saying
from so
on that.
many different movies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Even Twister.
Well, I guess I lost because I went over. So
Hey, I'm gonna take one.
We're just making rules. And
I'm gonna take one anyway. I'm gonna take one anyway. I guess this will be my victory shot. Yes.
This is,
Book it. Episode 1, The King.
This is to the end of the movie, the resurrection.
Yes.
That was the best part.
Okay. All right. Ladies and wait, let me go ahead and
One last Happy New Beer.
Oh, God damn it, I ain't even take my shot yet, bitch.
You a bitch.
You a bitch. You know what? You can't. We gonna get demonetized our first fucking episode. You know that? God damn.
You don't demonetize your fro.
Oh, you know what?
Your fro was gonna demonetize.
Hey, bro. Actually, to be honest, this may be going away, man.
I'm saying, I think I'm getting a haircut tomorrow myself.
Okay. We didn't even tell. After I take the shot, I'll explain a few more things. Just a few more little details. Since most of, in fact, all of our videos are going to be YouTube exclusive, of course. I may dabble in a little bit of audio here and there, but mostly it will always be transitioning from audio to video. We're gonna set a goal before the new year starts to the end of, it will be 2024, right? Technically,
of
after
course
1,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can do that, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn right.
1,000 subscribers. And if we get more than that before the end of January, me and Ito will kill a whole bottle of whatever live on you. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it.
Oh, man, bro, we'll be dead.
It's gonna be me, you, and Mo.
I know, right? We just gonna have to split it. We just gonna have to split this up. But in all seriousness, yes, the goal is 1,000 subscribers. Very excited for this new setup. Obviously, this is a work in progress, so we're going to see how this goes, how everything works out, and we are going to correct things as such. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, can I say my line? I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
We are the Carbonation Conversation reviewed. You were supposed to say it, bitch.
You always say the first.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Part.
Rebel Moon.
Part 1, A Child of Fire.
Peace. Oh, should we? Oh, yeah. Don't drink and drive.
Drink and
Vibe. Peace.
Yes, Melvin is a bitch.